Hi guys, it's Chris from Buff Daddy-O again. This is the second of my dumbbell only workouts that I've put together for you. It should take you about half an hour. It has about 7 different exercises in it. So I'm going to show you the exercises and we're going to help you get your ass in shape. So our first exercise for this workout is a split squat. Split squat, you're going to take one dumbbell. I'm just going to hold it to your chest. Okay, so grab the dumbbell each end, elbows forward, just rest that on your collarbone. Now we're going to get a chair, just any old chair that you have. And we're going to do 8 to 12 reps on each leg. Okay, so you're going to put your foot back and get your balance. Okay, so let's get things about right. Make sure you feel nice and balanced before you start this exercise. And then the leg, I'm standing on my left leg. I'm going to push my left knee forward and allow my right knee to come down towards the floor as low as I can. I'm going to drive straight up. Okay, so push the lead knee forward, allow the back knee to come down and drive it straight up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Once you've done 8 to 12 reps with that, again, just have your right foot forward, your left foot back, jump around a bit just to get your balance. And again, right knee goes forward, left knee comes down, and up we go. So 1, 2, down, 1, 2, up. Now, just like the squats that we did in our other workout videos, that's a great exercise just to hit the quads. I always do leg exercises first in my workouts because I don't like exercising my legs. So I think to myself, get it out of the way first, and I'm less likely to put it off or forget about it at the end of the workout. So for our next leg exercise in this workout, we're going to do a little bit of plyometrics, also known as jumping around. So we're going to do a jumping squat. You're going to hold the weight again, just as we did with those split squats. You're going to rest the weight just on your collarbone here, elbows forward. We're going to do a jumping squat. You're going to start off with your feet together, jump, feet out, sit down, do a squat, bounce up, tap the feet in the middle, back down again, nice and slow, ass to the floor. Drag yourself straight up, and up we go. Okay, so got my weight, hold it at each end. That's us there. So I'm starting off with my feet together, a little jump, feet to the side, ass to the floor, bounce off feet together, back down again. Up we go, back down, up we come. We're aiming for about, again, 8 to 12 reps. What we want to make sure we do, you don't pick a weight that's too heavy that completely throws off your squatting action. By the same token, don't pick a weight that's too light, which you could do all day. You want to make sure when you get to about that 8, 10, 12 rep range that you're really hoping that that set's going to come to an end. So for the first time, couple of times you do this workout, you may find you're not getting the weights quite right. That's fine. We have to start somewhere. For the next weeks and months, you'll be able to make progress because you've taken the time now to pick the right weight to start off with. So with those jumping squats again, we're not doing any warm-up sets, we're just doing 2 work sets separated by a 1-minute rest, and then you do that next work set. Okay, now let's move on to the upper body. We're going to do an upright row. Now, as I've said before, any rowing exercise involves pulling something up or pulling something towards you. We did a bent over row in our other dumbbell workout. For this one, we're going to do an upright row, which involves the palms facing towards you with a dumbbell in each hand, one foot in front of the other for a bit of stability, and then we're just dragging that weight up, keeping the elbows nice and high, and then slowly down. So what you're going to do, time under tension wise, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to pick a weight, it's nice and easy to control, but it's still challenging you a bit for those 8 to 12 reps. So what we want to make sure, again, is that we're not bringing these hips into play just to help you lift a heavier weight. We don't care about your hips. So we don't want to be doing this, which is kind of like a jerk, which you might sometimes see in powerlifting meets and things like that. We're going to keep the hips nice and steady. We're just going to drag it up. So yes, a little lean forward is fine. The weight's hanging down in front of you. Drag the elbows up and slowly down. That's going to work right across the top of the back, your traps, these muscles here, your shoulders, and the back of your arms too. So, one foot in front of the other, weights out in front of you. You're going to keep it nice and close to the body, elbows nice and high, and slowly down. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Done. Now, for that one, do a quick warm-up set with a slightly lighter weight than you're going to do for your work sets. Then with your work sets, 8 to 12 reps each, separated by a 1 minute rest. Then do your second workout set, and then we move on to the next exercise. So we've worked the upper back, now we're going to move on to the shoulders and the back of the arms. We're going to do dumbbell flies. We're going to have a weight in each hand out in front of you, keeping the arms fairly straight the whole time. Push them apart, just until your upper arms get to about parallel with the floor, and then nice and slow on the way down. So basically 1, 2, 1, 2. You'll feel this right in the front and middle delt there, but also you might feel it pinching around your traps in the back of the arms too. That's fine. Forearms are getting a workout with this too. So again, we're hitting plenty of different areas with a fairly simple exercise. So, one foot in front of the other for a bit of stability when you have a weight out in front of you. And then out we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. So again, watch the upper arms. 1, 2, just about parallel, and then 1, 2, nice and slow. Just push the arms away and back down. It's almost like you're flapping your wings. So out we go, nice and slow. And out we go. Again, we're going to aim for about 8 to 12 reps. Once you can do 2 work sets of 12 reps with that weight, it's time to shift the weight up again. So the next exercise we're going to do is the chair dip to hit the triceps and the back of the shoulders. Just any decent, sturdy chair that you have in your house. Maybe don't steal the kids' plastic chairs because I don't think they're going to hold your weight. But we're going to sit down on the chair, grip either side of the hips, and step off. Now, to start off with, I would recommend that you have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and we go down and up. So you see, we're keeping the elbows, we're not letting the elbows flare right out to the sides, we're keeping those tucked in, keep your lower back nice and close to the chair, ass down towards the floor and then push up. 1, 2, 3, push, 1, 2, 3. Now, as and when those get too easy, get the legs out nice and straight, have your heels on the floor, but we're still making sure we keep our lower back nice and close to the chair. So by having just our heels on the floor, you're supporting a lot more of your body weight. So down we go and up. 1, 2, 3, push, 1, 2, 3, up we come. Again, we're going to aim for about 8 to 12 reps for 2 sets. So there was no warm-up set for this one, just 2 work sets of 8 to 12 reps. As I say, I recommend you start off with your feet flat on the floor and a bend in your knee until you gain a bit of strength, and then push the legs out nice and straight and have your heels just kind of sitting on the floor. So we're back down on the floor again for our finisher, which again is for the abdominals and your core in general. Basically, it's very difficult to isolate your abdominals and your lower back because it's like a cage, they're both connected. And that's a good thing because we also need lower back strength too for life and for plenty of other exercises. So in the previous workout we did plank for this finisher. This workout we're going to do weighted lean backs. Legs with a slight bend. You're going to have a weight just here, again, the same as we had at the start of the workout with those other exercises. The weight's just resting on the collarbone. Now the important thing with this workout is before you start leaning back, you push your hips forward, you roll your shoulders back, and then you're going to lean back just to about 45 degrees, and you're just going to hold that. So, grab the weight. So, hips forward, roll your shoulders back, keep your chin up, get back to 45 degrees, and that's it. All we're doing is holding that. The important thing is you always keep those hips forward. If you allow those hips to come back, everything's going to sink in. You're going to feel that straining in your back more than your abdominals. So hips forward, shoulders back, back we go. And we're just going to hold that there. Now, one thing you can add in to hit your obliques, those bits where your love handles sit, is to throw in some twists. So we can also twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. So a great way would be to go for that kind of static hold for about 30 seconds. If you've still got something left in the tank after 30 seconds, just go for 10 twists each side. So that's the workout done, guys. As I said, the important thing is that you schedule these workouts into your life. If you don't schedule it in, it's not going to get done. Somebody's going to pull you in to do something for it, whether that's your boss or your family, your wife, your kids, whatever. Schedule these workouts in. It's only 30 to 45 minutes twice a week. That, including your high intensity interval training workouts for 10 to 15 minutes a week, that's 2 hours of workout time a week. You need to schedule these things in, and as long as you're then sticking to the right dietary changes that I've talked about on the blog, you will build the body that you want. You're going to gain muscle, lose the belly, lose the man boobs, and feel a whole lot better. But you do need to find the time to do these things and stick to it. So let's get our asses in shape, guys, like I always say, but also send me any questions at all that you have about this workout. If you're struggling or you're not sure whether you're doing it right, we'll work through it together and we'll keep you on track. So I'll see you soon.